Oh,
That would happen.
Mhm.
I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb.
Oh.
And as soon as I hit the start recording button, blink. Welcome back
Welcome back.
to the Lousy Show. I mean, we are a lousy show. We know that. We've admitted this. So
Yep. I mean, I could also edit it out.
I suppose so. Well, if you
Or-
hear it,
I can put 30 more in right now. Just cause some chaos for everybody watching. We'll see.
Please
how I
don't
feel
go
when we
anywhere.
edit this.
please don't go anywhere. No. Oh man, it's been a Monday, man.
Has been a Monday.
How was your day?
It's all right. It's pretty chill.
Yeah.
But new responsibility thing at work, so it was
Hell yeah.
just learning that. So I had to, and it's tedious. So, but otherwise good. How was yours?
Not bad. Busy, but not bad. Got a lot of work done. Overall, a chill day. You know what else is chill? Into the AM. I'm slick like that. Y'all already know what it is. If you're new here, you've never heard this before. If you're returning, you know what we're about. Into the AM, rocking shirts like this, hats like that, hoodies, draws, you name it, we rock it. And you too can rock it by going to the link in the description or in the pinned comment, intotheam.com/lousy. Again, intotheam.com/lousy to go get you some dope threads like this, especially with the sales that are running right now. I would highly suggest going on and getting over there doing so. But here's what's really cool is there's a little treat waiting on you. Sam, tell them what it is.
Yeah, there sure are. And with those sales comes some savings, but you can save even more. You good? While he figures his life out, you can save even more if you use our code Lousy at checkout. That's LOUSY, and you get 10% off on top of whatever other sale they're running. So not only do you get some savings, you get some additional savings. And who doesn't like, more savings?
Who likes more savings?
Who likes more savings? I want to spend more personally. Like if it was with Into the AM, honestly. But
it's valid. It's valid.
Yeah.
And you too can go purchase some cool stuff, spending more, like to spend, if you will, with Into the AM. I can promise you, Sam can promise you, the quality will blow your mind, absolutely blow you away. You'll love every single thing you get. I know I have. I mean, y'all see us rocking it every single day. I wear it every single day. So go check it out. Again, link in the description and in the pinned comment, intotheam.com/lousy. Again, intotheam.com/lousy. And also, while you're down there, since you got to scroll and go do that, click the subscribe button and the bell icon to stick around and have some more lousy fun with us, uploading 3 times a week. And there's something else I'm supposed to say here.
oh, I got it. Fuck honey.
It's that simple. Uninstall that shit. Yep. Recording on Mondays is weird.
It is weird. Yeah.
You and I, like, I don't feel synergized right now with you.
Yeah. It's not part of my normal Monday routine. And it's not part of our normal recording routine, so I didn't really have my normal routine.
Why did we decide to record tonight? Because we usually kick it to the next recording day.
I don't know. You said tomorrow, so I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever. I'm like, I don't care.
I didn't even think. I was just like, yeah, let's do it tomorrow. Like, now I'm sitting here, I'm just like, this is weird. I haven't felt this way since we've been in the studio.
I'll just do it on Monday, on Thursday.
No, we're already 5 minutes in. We're gonna keep going. But I feel like so y'all. I mean, look, this is the podcast, so we can talk about whatever. Y'all have seen us have moments like this. I don't think we've had a moment like this since the studio.
Yeah, we've been relatively structured since we moved.
Yeah, we've had to be. Like,
yeah,
we didn't have the freedom of being able to just link up. I mean, I guess we could on a Discord call, but like back then it was.
We still do, but
yeah,
virtually.
But I would say like back then it was a lot more lax because we were just, oh yeah, you're 5 minutes down the road. Yeah, we'll do whatever. Like
Yeah.
Whereas now, like, we have a lot more structure to our day to day where we don't see each other, like, you know, damn near every day. And it's more of like, okay, we have these days definitively that we record. So kicking it out into a day like a Monday is just weird.
It's whatever. It is weird, but it's whatever. Yeah.
It is weird.
It doesn't bother me.
But I am excited because this is an idea we've been cooking on for what, like 2 weeks?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And it's something that you all can actually play along with at home as well. We've been doing a few of these where, like, you know, there's a lot of more interactivity with our lousy listeners.
Yep.
So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, as a matter of fact, so I'm not gonna take credit for this at all. This I'm actually gonna give a shout out to the Freddy Show. You might have seen them on TikTok. They do a lot of funny skits and a lot of, like, you know, fun little TikTok games that they do and whatnot. And this is one that I saw them doing. Also, Nick D is a phenomenal musician, phenomenal artist. But this is one that I saw them doing, kicked it over to Sam, and he was on board fully. You may have seen this. If you follow them, you may have seen this. And also, by all means, go on TikTok and follow them. They are definitely worth the follow. This is $15 is the best way I can describe it. You have $15 to spend. You're given a scenario, and then you're giving categories that you have to spend that money in. You have to be very careful, because if you get to the last category and you run out of money, you know, you may miss something awesome, right? If I'm not mistaken, I did 3, you did 2, so we have 5 total.
Yep.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, you know, for the sake of keeping things even, I'll kick it off. And yeah, you know, play along at home. Drop in the comments what you would purchase. And I guess we just dive on in, huh?
Yeah, I think it's nothing to it but to do it, right?
Synergy.
I'm not in creator mode. I'm in chill
That's
Monday
right.
mode.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at too. Is like, you know, it's a Monday. Like,
Right.
the brain definitely takes on a different wavelength on Sundays and Thursdays. Like,
Yeah.
it just feels like I'm wired for that. And usually Mondays, I'm like, because usually also right now, usually Monday Night Raw is on, so I'm usually watching that with the family. But Monday Night Raw was way earlier because they're over in Belgium right now. So they had it because it's live on Netflix now. So they had it live at 2:00 Central instead of 9:00 Central.
Dang.
Or 7:00 Central rather. So, you know, it's a different feeling to watch it that early. But yeah, you know what? Let's just dive on in. Again, you could play along at home. I'll start. Sam,
Do it.
your scenario. I'll let you pick. I've got 3. Which one do you want to start with? 1, 2, or 3? You have no idea which ones they are.
None at all.
Blind man's pick.
Let's just go right in the middle and go 2.
You're trapped on an island.
Okay.
You get $15 to spend. Can you escape the island?
Okay.
Category 1 is your shelter. For $5, you get an abandoned naval ship. $4, you get a hut, like a well-structured hut. $3, a rowboat that's not, like, usable. It's like a busted up rowboat. $2, a dinghy with a hole in it, like a one of those little, like, not a dinghy, but like a life
Like a
raft.
rubber.
Life raft.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And for $1, you get a small shelter made of sticks and leaves. Like a little, like, on the sand, kind of like canopy over you.
Okay. You know, if my plan is to get off eventually anyway, I don't need it to be the nicest shelter, but I also don't need it to be the worst thing in the world. So I'm gonna go for $3. The broken boat, whatever thing.
The broken rowboat. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So it leaves you at $12. Next is your tools. For $5, you get a chainsaw. For $4, a hammer and nails. For $3, a rope. For $2, you get matches. And for $1, you get a knife.
Matches would be huge for survivability.
But your goal is to get off the island.
Chainsaw would give me a motor I can use to potentially fashion a propeller.
I like where your head's
something
going
like
with this.
that. I'm gonna go chainsaw on that one.
Okay, so you're spending $5 on the chainsaw.
$5 on the chainsaw.
So far you spent $8.
I'm halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah, you have $7 left. All right. Up next, who is helping you escape the island? For $5, you get Batman. $4, you get Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean. $3, LeBron James. $2, Jack Black. Or for $1, you get me.
It's a tough choice here.
It's okay.
Now let me clarify. Which Pirates of the Caribbean Will Turner do I get? Do I get do I get the first movie or do I get like third movie? Basically, do I get?
I'm going to give you the best Will Turner, the first movie.
So you just call him fucking David, like the boat, because he was Davy Jones for a little bit.
Not in the first movie.
You said the third one.
I said the first one.
But you said the best one.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, that's not the best one. It's the best movie, not the best Will Turner.
No, that's what I'm saying. The best movie.
Got it. All right, I got to go Batman then.
All right, so you're spending $5 on Batman.
Actually, that is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
And I get one more category after this.
Yep. Think about it.
I'm sure LeBron's got an implant and a helicopter's on its way. But I can't count on that. And I'm sure the last one's going to be like, for $5, you get a fucking submarine shows up. Fuck it. Boys trip, me and you, baby, $1.
Hey! All I'm going to say is you made the right choice. Because your last category with $6 left, how far from the mainland do you have to travel? For $5, half a mile.
Oh,
for $4, 1 mile. For $3, 10 miles. For $2, 100 miles. And for $1, 500 miles.
I think I win. Yeah.
You made a good choice there, buddy. As soon as you said Batman, I was like, he's fucked.
I don't know. Batman's pretty strong. I think he can swim. Like I can just get on his back and he'll swim.
And I will swim 500 miles. Yeah, there you go. So to recap, you chose the rowboat, the chainsaw, me, and half a mile. I'd say that's a win. I'd say that's a solid win.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, my only question is, how are we going to both survive under that rowboat? We're cuddling, dog.
I mean, that's fine. We've cuddled before.
I mean, yes. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Gee.
A little bro time on the island for a little bit before we swim back to shore.
Dude, you know that island would be lit, bro. We'd be like, do we have to go back? Like, the fuck? Oh man. Dude, I could see us
play with, like, fuck yeah.
Dude, we would come up with the most egregious. We'd be making catapults off of fucking coconut trees. We'd be like, fire! All right, you know what? We would make alcohol. Think about it. Smash up bananas, make banana wine, get real drunk, cuddle, kiss, maybe. What? Oh.
So anyway, I got.
How you doing? All right, go ahead.
All right, so I went a little less desert island, went a little bit more real life. My brain couldn't figure out what to do. Again, Monday. So I went with your job for $15 is to craft the perfect cookout. And so for your first category will be the primary entree, the meat, if you will.
Okay.
For $5, you can get a nice, juicy, slow cooked brisket. $4, we're going to be hungry after this. Good thing I ate right before. You get some nice pulled pork. $3, you get ribs. $2, some nice burgers. Or $1, you get some hot dogs.
So this is just any old cookout.
It's just any old cookout. Yeah, whatever you want to do. But you only get $15. So
I wish brisket was $5.
bro, yes. It's like $5 to smell it.
Uh-huh. You see, it was brisket, pulled pork, ribs, hamburgers, or hot dogs.
Yep.
You know, I'm not going to blow a lot of money on this. I would typically go brisket. But for a party, just for a standard old cookout, some good old party ribs goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. That was what I thought.
So, yeah, $3 party ribs.
Good choice. All right. Now that we've got our entree figured out, we need to pick a side. For $5, that side can be mac and cheese. $4.
Did y'all see the lip bite just now? I just bit my fucking lip when you said that. I was like, fuck.
Just think about the Islanders a second. What? $4, potato salad.
Okay.
$3, some nice grilled corn on the cob. $2, French fries, or $1, a salad.
What was $4 again?
Potato salad. And like good potato salad.
See, here's the thing. You know I want to blow my money on mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
But I gotta think realistically here though, because if it's a cookout, I'm thinking it's like, right. It's just a summer day, a summer Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
The homies are coming over, right? Probably getting in the pool. We're all chilling outside. It's hot. Mac and cheese, it's too heavy on the tummy, dude. As much as I love it, mac and cheese is really heavy on the tummy on a hot summer day. So, corn on the cob was was $3.
Yep.
What was 2?
French fries.
We're going corn.
I like it.
Corn's light. It's the same kind of finger food style as ribs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody loves good corn on the cob, especially if you have it on the grill, or even if you smoke it, put a little bit of like butter and some seasoning up in that foil when you wrap it.
Mm-hmm.
You got yourself, I mean, ribs and corn on the cob, dude. We're fucking cooking. So, $3
Yep.
corn on the cob.
All right. So you've only spent $6 so far. So I mean, you can go pretty ham on these last two if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So last two, or the next one, excuse me. You got to pick a drink to be serving up.
Okay.
For $5, you can do some liquor. Get turnt. $4, still pretty turnt. You can get some beer. $3, you get soda. $2 is juice of whatever variety you want to do. And then $1, excuse me, water.
I'm going to go $4 beer.
Great choice.
Get you some good, like, light craft beer on a hot summer day to partner with those ribs and that corn on the cob. Get you like a nice cider or something in your heat. So yeah, $4 on the beer.
Oh yeah. And then lastly, you can go ham on this dessert.
I'll say I got $5 left.
You got $5, so you can pick whatever you want. And honestly, I didn't put these in any order. That would be kind of hard because I kind of figured this would where we'd be. $5, you get cake. $4, you get cookies. $3 brownies. $2 ice cream. $1 popsicles.
Fuck it, give me cake.
Might as well.
You know, and honestly, you know what kind of cake it's gonna be? Ice cream cake.
It's fair.
Hot summer day, ice cream cake, all day. I think that's a top tier cookout right there.
That's a top tier cookout. Yeah, I'm hungry now.
I'm starving, dude.
Yeah. Might be buying some ribs when I go to the grocery store.
Yeah, I'll say, dude, I have like a fuckload of meat in the fucking deep freeze down here. I'm just like, I could smoke up some meat tonight. Yep. I got fresh pellets in the garage right now. Like,
ooh, I get some actually.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here and join the Lousy listeners. And also, click the join button. For $2.99 a month, you can become a Lousy member where you can get some awesome perks, cool emotes, and interact with Sam and I. Also, click the link to join our Discord and have fun with all the other Lousy listeners. Let's get back to the video.
All right. You're up next. I'll do this one. All right. Your scenario. You're an astronaut preparing to go to space on a deep space mission. Okay?
Okay.
You have $15 to select what goes with you.
Okay.
First up, I made it friendly here. Your fun item. Usually you would say that for the last category, but I say this one for the first one. Your fun item. For $5, you can take a full PC setup with intergalactic Wi-Fi. So you'll always be able to game. $4, a full military-sized crate of Lego. $3, a bookshelf filled with smut. $2, a box of Jenga. Or $1, a map.
What's the map for? Like, is it just a map?
Oh, no,
like...
this is like, this is just like a map of the US. Like, just to like play with. I liken it to the thought of the map we had when we were kids.
Okay. That was fun.
For the record, we had a giant wall-sized map that we actually charted an entire road trip around the US that we were going to take. Yep. Who knows? Maybe one day we will.
We were going to buy, what was that shitty Saturn fucking SUV we were going to get?
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. We had plans and no idea what the fuck we were doing.
No guidance, no nothing.
No.
While the PC sounds nice and intergalactic Wi-Fi sounds nice, the latency on that's going to be ass. I don't care how good technology is. So not that. Lego would be cool. That's a lot just for fun, though. Map, these days, I'm not going to give a shit about. Jenga, it's space. Do I get gravity?
You get a box of Jenga.
So that won't matter. It's just going to float everywhere anyway. Give me the smut. Fuck it. $3.
man's about to have his way with some smut. All right.
Yep.
So you have $12 left. Up next is your food that you're taking with you. All right. For $5, you get unlimited Sheets food. For $4, unlimited cake of your choosing. $3, McDonald's. Specifically McDonald's hamburgers. Sorry. $2, MREs. $1, unlimited Vienna sausages.
Now, Vienna sausages slap. You know, I could see myself just floating through space, reading a bunch of smut and just putting little wieners in my mouth. What?
Future Sam, I need you to pause here, rewind, and play that again in slow-mo.
I think I'm going to need the money for later. So I'm going to go MREs.
Okay. So at this point, you've spent $5.
Yep.
And you have $10 remaining, which means you can go ham these last two categories. Up next is your weapon that you will take with you. I'm going to start from the bottom and go up because I want you to experience how well you just did. For $1, you get a bow and arrows, $2 a slingshot, $3 a musket, $4 an assault rifle of your choice with unlimited ammunition, $5 the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 ray gun.
Give me that ray gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me that ray gun.
And the last category, how much training did you receive before your mission? For $1, none.
Strap me to a rocket, blast me up there.
Yeah. For $2, the Boy Scouts. For $3, you got trained by the Outdoor Boys. For $4, you got trained by a naval diver. And for $5, you got a full survival and mission training from NASA.
I don't know, outdoor boy. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I think you do pretty well. I think Luke would do pretty good there.
Oh, dude, he would literally be like, yeah, kind of cold out here, but here's how you stay warm on the moon. Really, I brought me some elk jerky this time, straight from.
No, man, fucking eats gourmet out in the middle of nowhere, dude. Like every time I watch those videos, I just get hungry.
I have said this time and time again. I know we've said on the show, if ever that you and I got the chance to go and actually experience that with him, without a doubt, I'm in there. Like,
yep,
no questions asked. So, yeah. So recap here: you decided to take a bookshelf full. You spent all your money, but you took a bookshelf full of smut, MREs, a ray gun, and full survival and mission training from NASA.
All right, I'm not going to need money in space, so.
Valid. All right, buddy.
All right.
You're up.
Got an interesting one for you.
I hope that you and I hope this last one, we don't have the same thing, because what I went with is one I felt like you might also, but I
guess we're about to find out. So your job with $15 is to create a video game.
Okay, no. We're totally different then. But I like where we're going here.
Yeah, this one's going to be an interesting one. So what I did is I pulled aspects from other existing video games, and you have to choose from each one. So for example, right now is our main character, and I'm going to go 1 through 5 on this one. So the main character in this video game, for $1, you can have Mario. For $2, you can have Lara Croft. $3, you can have Isaac Clarke. $4, you can have Kratos. Or $5, you can have Master Chief.
I have to ask a very important question here.
Mm-hmm.
Which Kratos am I getting? Because Kratos from the Greek God of War era and Kratos from the Norse God of War era are two very different Kratoses.
They are all great games, all great Kratoses. I'm gonna go with God of War 3 just to kind of stick it in the middle.
Oh, like fucking up Zeus?
Fucking up Zeus. Yep.
And for the record, for anybody who's not a gamer out there, all these God of War games do coexist. They just kind of like reskinned it and rehashed it and made a brand new storyline with it, but kept the same backstory. So it all worked out.
Yep.
Fight
the gods. And then also, you have a son.
The problem is, I don't know what the other categories are going to have.
And that's the beauty of the game.
And I would be doing my man a disservice. I have him on my fucking forearm.
That's why he's on the list.
Also, for anybody who doesn't know, that's Dead Space right here. And Isaac Clarke is the main character. Fuck. I'm torn. I'm sorry. I don't want to do Master Chief dirty, but I'm not spending $5 on him because I don't know what the rest of this has. The safe bet is to go Isaac Clarke. Only because I don't know who the BBEG is. Is the BBEG a category?
Hmm?
Do you know what a BBEG is?
No.
Big Bad Evil Guy.
You could say so. Yeah.
I'm going Kratos.
Okay.
Thank you for the hint. I'm going Kratos. Because like, here's the thing. As much as I could say, give me Isaac Clarke, he's just a mechanic in space.
He's just a normal dude.
He's just a normal dude. His suit isn't even armored. It's just
that's why I gave him the 3 spot, because like I wanted to give him the 5 spot just to fuck with you, but I was like, there's no way I can put him like I might give him an edge over fucking Laura Croft, but
yeah,
like he's dying to Kratos and Master Chief every time.
This dude was fighting for his fucking life.
Yep.
With a standard blaster, dude. Like, like I love Dead Space. For everybody wondering, Dead Space is truly one of my all-time favorite games, like bar none.
Yep.
But even I could sit here and say, like, no, Isaac Clarke, dude. Like, I can't put him up against God. Like,
all right. So for your next category, the world in which this video game will exist.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on this one.
Okay.
For $5, you can have the Dead Space world. For $4,
I hate you so much.
You can be in the world of Skyrim. For $3, you can be in Mario's world. Whichever world you want to do there. This one's going to throw him for a loop. Watch this. For $2, you can be in the world of Devil May Cry. And for $1, you can be in the world of Brutal Legend. One of the best video games on the planet. And don't at me. Or actually at me if you want to. I don't care.
$2. Devil May Cry.
Kind of figured he would go there.
Yep. No doubt in my mind.
All right, so you got Kratos fucking up some demons. That's so far it's God of War.
Honestly, yeah, it's the new era of God of War.
Yep. All right. Your next category, as you put it, is the BBEG.
Yeah.
I just wrote down villain because that's what normal people put. For $5, you can have the Joker. For $4, you can have Ganon or Ganondorf from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
For $3, you can have Albert Wesker from Resident Evil.
Uh-huh.
For $2, you can have Alma from the Fear games. That scary little fucking bitch that scared the shit out of me when I was 13.
Yeah,
very
fuck
first time.
that.
And for $1, and this is not honestly in any particular order, just for the record, so don't at me about the ranking here. It's not a ranking. You can have Malik from Knights of the Old Republic.
That would be a fucking battle. How much money have I spent so far?
You are at a whopping $6.
So I have $9 left.
Yeah, so you can go pretty big on this, but like I said, I didn't really put them in any order. I was just kind of like, I just was having fun with this one.
Who did you have in the number 4 slot? $4
slot is Ganon.
Mm-mm. And then $5 was who again?
The Joker.
Yeah. I guess the question is, how well do I want this plot to last in this video game?
That is the question.
I'm going to spend $3 on Wesker because that fucker finds a way to come back all the time. This is a good one. I'm going to give you this. This is a good one, dude.
I had some fun with this one, dude. Yeah. The first one I did just to kind of get my feet wet, and then I dove right in on that one.
Yeah.
All right. And your last category is the weapon in which you will fight this battle against Albert Wesker.
And I've got a fuckload of money.
And you've got pretty much all of it. So
Yeah.
it's your choice. And
Yeah.
you've got some good ones to choose from here. For $1, you've got Rebellion. For $2, you've got the Master Sword from Zelda. For $3, you've got the Plasma Cutter from Dead Space. For $4, you've got the Halo Energy Sword. And then for $5, you've got the BFG.
For the fucking sake of it, give me the BFG. Kratos toting around a BFG, dude. That game is gonna be
Everything's
sick.
dead. I mean, everything's already dead because it's Kratos.
Literally.
Like,
Oh my god.
so just to
dude.
recap, you've got Kratos in the world of Devil May Cry fucking up some demons, but Albert Wesker's there, also I guess a demon, and you're gonna use the BFG to fuck everything up.
See, the only reason I wouldn't take Rebellion is that wouldn't work for Kratos. I don't see that working for Kratos. Like I would have 1000%. If you had put Dante in the fucking main character,
I was considering it. I really was considering it, but I was like, let's throw a few like ins and outs just to kind of fuck with them.
Yeah, because I like that would have been a guaranteed like, oh yeah, give me Rebellion. But like, no, that was good. Fucking Kratos with a. I'm just picturing this in my head right now. The music just.
It's got the Doom soundtrack, but.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Well, last up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to read this. Yours was really fucking good, dude. Like this
Thanks,
one,
dude.
this pales in comparison. This was actually the first one I did, so let's. I hope it lives up to the hype for this. All right. Okay, we're gonna go pretty standard with this one. You're in a zombie apocalypse. You have $15 to spend. How well do you survive? Okay. Up first, what do you need in a zombie apocalypse? What's the main thing you need?
A weapon.
That's one of the categories. First up is where are you going to be living? What's your location? Your base of operations. For $5, you get a mall.
Okay.
For $4, you get a school.
Okay.
Like a standard, like elementary, kind of like high school. For $3, you get a McDonald's. Just one McDonald's. Doesn't mean it comes with the food. You just get the establishment. For $2, you get a school bus. And for $1, you get a Honda Accord.
That thing will outlast all the zombies.
And I'll let you ask any questions you want in relation to this on how well you perform.
So there's a few things running through my head. I like the portability of the car and the bus, naturally. If you need to be able to move locations, good idea.
So you're assuming the car and school bus are going to move. Got it.
I'm assuming it could at the very least be fixed.
Okay, so I will say this. Yeah. You're in a zombie apocalypse.
Okay. Probably not running.
So gasoline is going to be in low supply.
Yep.
Just
the Honda Accords get great gas mileage.
They do. I'm just painting you a very clear picture here.
Okay. Bus has some space, harder to fuel, harder to keep running, but then you can do awesome battle bus shit. School is intriguing because there'll be enough places to hide. And then also, theoretically, that school would have a kitchen that you could use if you needed to. It was mall. What was the order again?
Mall, school, McDonald's, school bus,
McDonald's.
Honda
That's right.
Accord.
McDonald's, kind of same lines there. And so, like, yeah, the reason my ears perked up on the McDonald's is just a place to cook. Theoretically, you can get that in a mall and a school as well. But in a
He's
zombie
cooking.
apocalypse, there's not going to be electricity. Where are you getting gas? Are there gas appliances? Does it matter? Um,
He's really cooking on this one.
and this is my base of operations.
Mm-hmm. Where you would be living. Yes. Man, he's really putting some thought into this one.
I think I gotta go. Ooh.
He's let's go into the mind of Sam.
So yeah, like I think like the Honda Accord, I just really want it because oh my god, it's a fucking Accord. I think about all the memories we had. Like this fucker over here throwing his fucking milkshake out the window and bursting all of a sudden my car. This fucking, just the road trips we went on. That thing. I mean, that thing was fucking running the ground and still kept going. But I mean, like, but think about McDonald's. I mean, like, oh my god, I'm sure the fucking walk-in freezer's full of hamburgers. Like, I could just fucking live on this forever. But then, like, oh my god, like a mall is gonna have everything I need, like literally everything. But what about the power? What about the the energy you need? Like, is it gonna be running? Is there electricity coming to the building? Who knows? Like,
I have made my decision. McDonald's.
McDonald's. Okay.
Yep.
For $3, you choose McDonald's.
And my rationale and what really tripped it is when you said walk-in freezer, wasn't the food. It was, that's a little mini fucking vault, right?
Yeah.
It's got some good walls to it. So I think that's a good spot to survive if you needed to. So
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So you have $12 left. Your teammate to survive with. For $5, you get John Wick. For $4, you get Rick from The Walking Dead. For $3, you get Neil deGrasse Tyson. For $2, you get Bill Clinton. For $1, you get Kermit the Frog, aka Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, it's almost worse than Kermit. God, Bill will serenade me with that sax, man. I didn't really watch Walking Dead. It's going to be a controversial take there, but just wasn't really into it. But he's a man with experience, which that can come in handy. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I would learn so much from. He would be useless otherwise, though.
Would he, though? Because if you think about it, I mean, the dude's like brilliant. So he may be able to cook up a cure.
He's a physicist. He's not a fucking biologist.
Sure, but like, he would spend the time.
I think I'd almost rather take Kermit at that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm just thinking with that, he's a strong dude. Like, he's healthy-ish. He's strong-ish. Like, he'd be another good body. I would rather have Kermit than Neil. As funny as I think it would be, Bill Clinton's out.
Okay.
And then John Wick and Rick from Walking Dead. God, I couldn't stand listening to him talk either. It's not Kermit for sure.
All right, so Patrick Mahomes is out.
Yeah. And Neil's back in because of that. I'd rather, like, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather die.
So you've narrowed it down to John Wick, Rick, or Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Clinton now is old too, so like it would just be a burden. Oh, it'd be a good distraction. Like if I really need to get the fuck out of Dodge, just throw him out in the parking lot with the saxophone, and zombies will come running.
Yeah.
Got 4. Let's go. I'm not gonna go all the way to John Wick. I'll go with Rick.
Okay. So you're
As a
spending
fourth
$4
spot.
on Rick from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have spent $7. That leaves you with 8.
Yeah.
Up next is your weapon of choice. For $1, you get 1 grenade. For $2, you get a baseball bat with nails. For $3, you get a chainsaw. For $4, you get a sniper rifle. For $5, you get a mobile 50 cal turret.
I'm just thinking that McDonald's probably has a play place, right? I'm up at the top of it. Just fucking intervention. Just
Yeah.
uh hmm. The grenade's just to get the fuck out of there. Like that's just to end it all right there. Baseball bat, classic zombie movie shit. I'm not trying to get up and personal with them. What was 3 again?
A chainsaw.
Chainsaw. It's still pretty close. And you need gas for that.
You could see his true survival brain going into this of like, I want to make it as long as I possibly can.
Yep. And while the sniper rifle would be cool, I'm not taking out very many zombies. That's just to get them from a distance. That shit's going to be loud. And then it's going to be. I also got to figure out what category is next, because then is it the type of zombie that I'm fighting? Is it, an actual escape vehicle? Is it a bunch of different things? Fuck. The 50 cal would be very loud as well. You said that's a turret?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's heavy. I don't have a vehicle.
Well, it is a mobile 50 cal turret, so we'll say like you got it on like a mobile dolly that you could easily move around.
Got like a Segway.
Yeah, sure.
With the 50 cal attached to it. Fuck it, give me the 50 cal. Let's see what happens with this last one.
Okay, so you have let's see, that was 7, 5 is 12, so you have $3 left.
Yep.
Your special item is your last category.
Okay.
I'm going to read from 1 to 5 because you're really going to not be happy with yourself. For $1, Wilson the volleyball. For $2, a motion detection system. For $3, a GPS that tells you where zombies are. For $4, unlimited snacks. For $5, unlimited ammunition.
Yeah. I mean, gotta be Wilson. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you got $3 left, so I can guess. The GPS.
It's gonna be the GPS. Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
so you went with McDonald's, Rick, 50 cal turret, and a GPS that tells you where zombies are. I mean, if you think about it, if you can find enough ammunition and you know where zombies are coming around, like you could light them up from the rooftop of that McDonald's.
Yeah, the 50 cal would be a last resort thing anyway. You know, like otherwise the GPS I think is going to be a lot more helpful than one might think, because then I can sneak around. Like I could sneak around and get where I need to go.
Yeah,
without having to fire a shot. You know, if
that's
I can
fair.
solid snake that shit. You know, so like I think that's more valuable necessarily than even unlimited ammo, because even with unlimited ammo, I can only fire one direction at a time.
Yeah,
You know, like sure I
mean,
can
that's
spin
fair.
around, you know, but eventually the zombies are going to get me if I'm making that much noise.
And also, I guess I should clarify what zombies you're going against now that we finish this.
Yeah, I thought that might have been a category, so I was kind of keeping that in the back of my head. So
I thought about it, but I just kind of went with like a standard, like a pretty standard zombie. Like, you know, they're not easily disturbed, but they're also like when they are, they're kind of like hordish. You know, like you could definitely sneak around them if you need to without them knowing where you are. Like we're not talking like, you know, Last of Us, like zombies. Like we're talking like, I would say we're talking like what was that movie? The one where they were in the mall. What was the name of that movie? Shoot.
I mean, I just think of Left 4 Dead immediately. But wasn't Zombieland.
Zombie movie in a mall. Dawn of the Dead. That's what I'm thinking of. Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so kind of like that, where they're just like, but the moment they're disturbed, they're like, you know, like, so.
I think I'd have a shot.
Yeah, I think you have a fair shot.
Yep.
And it's also Gigabrain with the McDonald's poll, because you know the walk-in freezer. You know, you've got like your own little bunker,
and everything there is frozen. So like I know I've at least got food. It's just I gotta heat it up.
That's fair. That's fair.
And McDonald's doesn't go bad. We've seen that happen.
Fair. Well, there you have it. That was $15. Let us know how you did in the comments down below. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll do this again.
So
for sure.
Yes, we will definitely do this again. Again, let us know how you did in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to stay up to date on all things Lousy. And we will see y'all on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.